Greek mythology. The beginning's creation. In the very beginning there was only chaos, the great conscious void of nothingness. From her sprang Gaia, the primordial god of earth, Tartarus, the primordial god of peat. He named his new home as the torturous peat of Tartarus. Nyx is the primordial god of night. Her hair and dress is full of glitter that it lustres like the stars. Erebus is the primordial god of darkness. Nyx fell in love with Erebus. Meanwhile, Gaia, alone, gave birth to three primordial or personification of the sky, mountains, and ocean. Uranus is the primordial god of the sky. Urea is the primordial god of mountains. Pontus is the primordial god of the ocean. Nyx and Erebus noticed the three creatures from Gaia that they decided to roam the earth. They also had their twins, Aether and Hemera. Aether is the primordial god of light, and Hemera is the primordial god of day. Nyx and Erebus, wandering off the earth, causes the phenomena of having day and night. Aether and Hemera also had their kid. Her name is Thalassa. Thalassa is the primordial goddess of the sea. She complements Pontus. Nyx also had her own offsprings or children without anyone. Doom, death, fate, sleep, dreams, and nemesis. Those are her children. Uranus then became Gaia's mate. They had three races of children: Cyclopes, Hecantocheres, and Titans. Cyclopes are those creatures that has only one eye on their foreheads. Their names are Steropes, Arges, and Brontes. Hecantocheres are those creatures that has 100 heads and 50 hands. They are great in might and size. Their names are Cotus, Briareos, and Gyges. There are 12 titans. First off is Oceanus. Oceanus is the titan god of great river. Coeus or Chius, which means query or questioning, is the titan god of celestial axis and intelligence. Crius, which can also be spelled as Krius, is the titan god of constellations. Hyperion is the titan god of heavenly light and the father of sun, moon, and dawn. Iapetus, or can be also pronounced as Iapetus, is the titan god of mortality. His name means piercing with pierce. That may sound violent. And then the youngest titan of all is Cronus. Cronus is the titan god of time, and he is the king of the titans. His wife is Rhea. Theia is the titan goddess of brilliance and intrusive beauty and value, like gold, silvers, gems. Rhea is the titan goddess of fertility and motherhood. She is the mother of all titans, and she is the wife of Cronus. Themis is the Titan goddess of justice, fairness of law, and divine order. The scale symbolizes balance, and the sword symbolizes justice. She can be found at Supreme Courts or government uh, offices that is going to give justice. Mnemosyne, or Mnemosyne, is the Titan goddess of memory. Phoebe is the Titan goddess of prophecy. She is not Selene. They are not the same. Although she is the Titan goddess of prophetic radiance. Si Selene, siya yung goddess of the moon. Phoebe, siya yung radiance from the moon. The prophetic radiance. And Thetis is the Titan goddess of great water or fresh water. She is the wife of Oceanus. Their children are the lake, river, sea, and all types of waters. The story behind these titans and Cyclops and Hecantocheres is due to great disgust of Uranus to his children. The Cyclops and Hecantocheres were locked into Tartarus. Kinulong sila ni Uranus ng kanilang sariling ama sa Tartarus. And then, the Titans, the 12 Titans, were pushed back into Gaia's womb. Binalik yung 12 Titan sa sinapupunan ng kanilang ina na si Gaia. Due to grief and pain and anger, Gaia seek help from his children. And Cronus is the one who volunteers to do the difficult task. Because of his anger, hindi niya rin gusto ang tatay niya. Kaya ang ginawa niya, siya yung nag-lead kung saan mapapa-overthrow or mapapaalis sa pwesto bilang hari ng kalawakan ng mundo si Uranus. Cronus planned to overthrow his father. So what he did is he hid at a different place on her mother's womb kung saan hindi siya maabot and then waited for his father to sleep again with her mother. When that time comes, hinila ni Cronus ang ari ng kanyang ama and then castrate it. Pinadugo, sinira yung ari ng kanyang ama. The blood that splattered on the ground turned into the Meliads. Those Meliads consist of Furies, giants, and nymphs. And then the blood that splattered on fresh water gave birth to Aphrodite. From the sea foam, Aphrodite arose. So what Cronus did, overthrown. So he successfully overthrown his father. Cronus now became the king or the gods of all the Titans, kings of all Titans. His wife is Rhea. Before his father Uranus died or was overthrown, he said to his son, "You will also you're going to experience what I did." Ibig sabihin, mapapaalis din siya sa pwesto ng kanyang sariling anak. So, yung maikling panahon ng pagiging hari ni Cronus with peaceful and happiness turned into brutality. Sa maikling panahon lang yung pagiging mabait at pagiging maayos ng kanyang pamumuno. Nung nagkaanak na si Cronus with Rhea, naalala ni Cronus yung sinabi ni Uranus bago siya ma-overthrow at ma-lock sa Tartarus or mamatay. Mararanasan ni Cronus kung anong naranasan niya. He will be overthrown by his own child or children. Sa takot na mangyari yun kay Cronus, ang ginawa niya, kinain niya yung mga anak niya with Rhea. Rhea, seeing her children being devoured one after another because of anger, she decided to descend to earth. On an island of Crete, sa isang kuweba doon siya nanganak. Pinanganak niya si Zeus at hinayaan niya ang mga nymphs ang magpalaki. At bumalik na siya sa tabi ni Cronos and pretended na magle-labor at manganganak. And yung binigay niyang anak kay Cronos, it is just a pack of stones. So, yung mga bato or mga rocks, binalutan ng lampen para pagmukaing sanggol. At yun yung pinakain niya kay Cronos. And that idea actually came from Gaia. Young Zeus was educated by an enchanted eagle. Yung enchanted eagle na yon ang nagturo sa kanya sa mga bagay-bagay. Kung ano siya, lahat ng mga nangyayari sa mundo, nalaman niya mula dun sa agila na yon. When he is strong enough and old enough, balak niya sagipin ang kanyang mga kapatid, who are his siblings. Poseidon is the god of ocean. Hera is the goddess of fertility and motherhood. She is the protector of children, women, and family. She is also known as the Queen of Gods or the Goddess of all the gods. Asawa niya si Zeus. Hades. Hades is the god of the underworld and the god of death. His realm is the underworld, of course. Hestia or Vesta is the goddess of fire, earth, and hope. Yung nakikita niyo sa baba na logo, that is not a symbol for a Taurus, for a demon. Instead, that is her symbol, fire. And just to let you know, Hestia is one of the virgin goddess of Mount Olympus. And Demeter. Demeter is the goddess of agriculture and fertility. I said a while ago that Hera is as well a goddess of fertility. What is their difference? Demeter is concerned about the fertility of the land, agriculture, sa mga halaman. And then Hera is the one responsible for the fertility of women, of men. Right? So that's the difference of those two. Now, sasagipin na sila ni Zeus. And what is Zeus' plan to save his brothers? Nakita niya or nakilala niya si Oceanus, the Titan god of great river. Through Oceanus' help, nakahanap si Zeus ng isang potion na makakapagpasuka kay Cronos. Paano naman mapapasukan ni Zeus or mapapainom ni Zeus yung potion kay Cronos? Nagpanggap si Zeus na isang lassie or waiter, servant, para mapainom yung potion. And he successfully persuade Cronos to drink it. Later on, Cronos felt dizziness. Nahihil na siya at nasusuka. So, Zeus was successful making him vomit. Naisuka ni Cronos yung mga kapatid niya. Si Hestia, si Hera, si Hades, Poseidon, and then Demeter. At huling niyang naisuka yung bato. And then, so, Zeus was actually successful saving his brothers. But he then realized that it's not enough. He wants the throne. He wants to overthrow his father. But he knew his powers together with his brothers is not enough. So Gaia, her grandmother, advised her to free the Hecatocheres and the Cyclops from the Tartarus. Hindi kaya nila Poseidon, hindi nila kaya ng 6 lang because ang kalaban nila is Kronos, the god titan of time, and then ang general titan nila is si Atlas, the mightiest titan, Atlas. Sinunod ni Zeus yung payo ng grandmother niya na si Gaia, pinakawalan niya yung Cyclops at Hecatoches sa Tartarus. Sa sobrang saya ng Cyclops, ginawaran niya ng weapons si Poseidon, si Hades at si Zeus. Ang binigay nila kay Poseidon ay ang trident, control or the power to control earthquakes and horses. And then, for Hades, they gave Helmet of Terror na nagbibigay ng kakayahan sa kanya para maging invisible. And then to Zeus, binigyan nila siya ng lightning bolt. So, the Titanomachy, ang Titanomachy po is yun yung tawag sa naging labanan ng mga Olympus gods with the Cyclops and Hecatoceres versus the Titans. Titanomachy ang tawag sa labanan nito. And when the Titanomachy happened, they were able to defeat the Titans. Nanalo sila laban sa Titans. At ang unang ginawa ni Zeus ay parusahan si Atlas. Ang parusa niya kay Atlas is buhatin or pasanin ang mundo as a punishment. And then, Kronos was imprisoned to Tartarus. Gaia, as she was angry because pinakulong si Kronos na anak niya sa Tartarus, sa sobrang galit niya, she was able to create a monster, Typhoon or Typhus. Some says, hindi lang to nagmula sa galit niya, but it was actually their child or anak niya with Tartarus. Its name is Typhus or Typhoon. Typhoon, sorry. And yung Typhoon na to, sumugod to sa Mount Olympus. Everyone else was able to fled, nakalaya or nakatakas sila except Zeus, since Zeus is his target. Later on, na-defeat or nakulong si Zeus kasi hindi na nakayanan nito yung Typhoon. So, nakakulong siya, but with the help of Hermes, the messenger of the gods, nakuha ni Hermes ang susi para mapakawalan siya dun sa kadenang gumagapa sa kanya. And then, naglaban ulit sila ng Typhoon. And then, what he did is, he continued hitting the Typhoon or the Typhus, his lightning bolt over and over again. The last attempt to overthrow, so nanalo siya dun sa, over sa Typhoon or Typhus. And then, the last attempt to overthrow the Olympians was by the giants. Yun yung nangyari with Heracles, si Hercules. But again, it's not successful. Ang namayani pa rin is si Zeus. So that will be the end of today's discussion regarding Greek mythology, the beginning. I hope you learned something and every confusion should be addressed to me on our next meeting. You have a good day. Keep safe. Bye.